All right guys, welcome to the video. We are here in the new studio and today we have an exciting new channel partner. It is Anker, one of the most trusted brands in portable and backup power pretty much on the market. They sent me a big list and said, which one do you think would be best for your audience? I chose the Anker SOLIX F3000. What's most exciting about this is Anker is having up to 65% off all of their products on Black Friday. So we need to get this video out. We need to share this with you guys because a lot of people really underestimate how important backup power like this is until you really need it. In today's day and age, we have a lot of different things going on, from hurricanes to power outages. It's a crazy world out there. So something like this is really gonna help protect you and your family when you really need it. So first, we will start off with one of my points for choosing this unit here. This unit here comes in as low as $1,399. Given the time you purchase, and the price may vary a little bit, but we will make sure to have some discount codes down below, so make sure to click on those and check them out. All right, so starting right down here, you have all of your AC ports with two built-in circuit breakers. Here you have two different DC ports right here. And on the far side, multiple USB Type-Cs and two USB Type-As. Right over here on the back, you have your main AC input as well as another breaker. It's really good to have, trust me guys. Some of my older units had them built in on the inside and they would just die randomly and I would have to take it apart. That's not fun, let's not work with that. Right here in the back is gonna bring us into one of my other favorite points to units on this level, especially the ones from Anker. It's these beautiful ports right down here. These are your expansion ports. Now, given this unit is standalone up to 3,600 watts, just a little over 3,000 watt hours. You take the original 3,000 watt hours, if you decide to pair this with their expansion batteries, which I think they're around 3,000 watt hours a piece, you can jump this thing up to a total of 24,000 watt hours. Now, this unit right here will power the average home fridge/freezer along with a few lights for a day and a half to 2 days straight with no interruption. Now, that time variation is only if you're not using the two ports here on the back. It's solar charging. Now, I know solar charging is on most of these units, the smaller ones, the big ones, it doesn't matter. Absolutely. This unit here is able to fast charge the entire battery with solar in as little as 2 hours. That is just an unreal charging speed and it's built in. That is industry leading. Now, of course, let's step back a little bit. Let's keep in mind, if you do want enough solar to charge this, you're going to need quite a bit of power in those panels. Multiple thousands of watts, sure. But the idea that you have the ability to do this really allows us to be a completely standalone unit for your entire house. Another cool feature, which is why I do plan on picking up another one of these, is if you pair them together, you can actually run 220 volt off of these units. Two of these units, a few stacks of batteries, and you're gonna power your house with some solar panels indefinitely. This unit here is a true off-grid starter kit. Let's go ahead and plug in some of these electronics here and just kind of give it a run through, see how it works and show you guys its basic function. Super easy right here. This is the power button. You push that button, boom, now your AC is on. You can hear my little heater over here just kicked on. My laptop is now charging. We're currently drawing only 80 watts. Just starting it off easy. Now, nice and simple here as well. You push this one, DC power is going to come on, which we currently do have on. It does show at this exact charge rate, you'll have 1.3 days worth of battery left. So let's turn everything on. We'll charge a couple of our little super fans down here. We will go ahead and get the phone charging as well. And that is super fast charging. All right, we're currently at 1,200, 1,300 watts. Now, a lot of that power is coming from the electric heater over here. All right, next we will get the ROG Xbox LIX going. We already have the laptop itself going. All right, now right up here you can see the actual watts. If you want to see this screen and it's not lit up, you just tap on the power button right there. We are sitting just below 1,800 watts. This is actually a really good showing of what all you can plug in on this thing because we are only at half of the power of this unit. So let's go over the things we currently have plugged in. Back behind me here, we have the Onekna GT9. This is an absolute monster scooter. It is currently being charged by two different 240 watt chargers. Asus ROG Xbox LIX, it charges at about 60 watts. We have my MSI Creator Edition laptop. This thing can really suck down the juice, given lid's closed, so it's not pulling in as much power right now, but it's charging fast. Over here, we have my S24 Ultra, 2 super fans, and an extremely hungry ceramic heater. So if you can charge all of this at once and you still have twice as much headroom, I think it gives you a pretty good idea as to what this unit can handle. And here's the best part. Can you hear it? Because I'm standing right next to it. I can't. I can feel the air coming out from the active cooling, but I can't hear it making any noise at all. Now, this is a pretty high power load, so let's keep that in mind when we look at the time remaining, 1.2 hours. It can sustain this much wattage, no problem for that much time. Given by then, this is gonna be full, this is gonna be full, the fans will be full, the phone will be completely full, the scooter will be completely full, no problem. Honestly, this might be the most important reason I wanted the SOLIX F3000 by Anker more than just about anything. So this right here is the charging cable that's included, very thick, very nice. You do have yourself a safety coupling link here. Basically what that means is when you plug it in, it's going to lock itself in. To get it out, you turn the blue portion to the right and pull, super easy. We just plugged the unit itself in to AC power. Check out the remaining hour as well as plugged in. So right down here in the bottom, it shows you your input wattage and your output. This thing charges at 1600 watts from the wall. They say from 0 to full, if you don't have anything plugged in, this will charge in under 2 hours. I have a couple of much smaller units from different companies. You guys have seen them in the past around quite a bit. And while they're portable, they're small, they're nice to have. My God, they take 7, 8, 9 hours to charge at 1/10 the capacity, and it drives me absolutely nuts. Now, of course, you can get this and even higher charging rate through solar, which is crazy. I wish I had enough panels to show you guys that. We're not gonna be able to show you that in today's video because I simply do not own, well, I don't own enough panels. I have a couple myself. On top of that, this time of year, it's very cloudy. I live in Michigan, so it's not a great time of year for solar for me and my fellow Midwesterners. This is one of the included solar cable adapters. They do include one with it. Now, when I say go with Anker, yes, they sent this over to me, so that is an oddly subjective term. But as a YouTube creator who makes products on videos, just a little bit of clarity here, I turn down a lot more than I accept. I have had quite a few offers from other companies, but I try to show you guys the best things, the best bang for your buck. I try to bring that forward to you to help you make the right decision. So when I say I went with Anker, it's not just because they offered me the product. Believe me, there are about 15 other power companies in the last 6 months who have offered to send me similar products that I just didn't care for. And here is one of the next reasons why. This unit comes with a hassle-free 5-year warranty. Now, Anker, I have dealt with them in the past with warranties with small products. I had a couple of small battery banks, and I will say my customer service, spot on every time. So units like this also come with a caveat. They're a little bit larger than the smaller units, but with that comes a lot more power, a lot more features, a lot more reliability, and a lot more weight. But another really cool feature to this one here, first off, right here in the back, you do have some rubber pads, and yes, the keen-eyed among you would have noticed the wheels. And there is no doubt this thing is it's fairly heavy for its size. But you can see you can tip it up on its edge, and for ease of movement, you also have the handle. It's a nice quality handle. You guys can see that it's built in, runs all the way down. I just tore up my crappy desk. And look, the rubber has such good grip, it even managed to peel some of the junky cover off of my cheap desk. So if anybody wants to send me a desk, reach out. Contact emails down below. So with that said, this is definitely my hands down #1 recommend if you guys are looking for a portable power station right now. The fit and finish of this unit, absolutely phenomenal. The overall quality, the build, it's fantastic. It's so quiet that I can't even hear the thing when it's running. My main goal is to use this as my new safety net for my house. Obviously, there are tons of uses. Now, if you're a contractor, if you like to go camping, if you like to do anything off grid, if you're building a new house, a new building, honestly guys, I wish I'd gotten this sooner. It would have made building this out studio a lot easier than the 400 feet worth of extension cords I had to run. Now, one last caveat, guys. If you do want to see me run this up to max power, I'm going to be honest, I tried. I actually do not have enough electronics in this house aside from my desktop computer, which I couldn't use at the time to bring out here, to run this to max power. But if Anker's known for anything, guys, go check out the reviews anywhere. The reviews are phenomenal everywhere. Their product specs do not lie. They are a very honest, very upfront company. So if the Anker SOLIX F3000 is a little bit above what you personally need, make sure to check out the F2000, which is a 2400 watt unit, and then the C1000. Both great options. They're going to come with the same great batteries, 10-year lifespan, and of course they will have some great discounts going on for Black Friday as well. Again, the links will be right down in the bottom. They may be affiliate links. If they are and you guys use them, I appreciate it. They help out the channel a long way. So thanks to Anker again, and we'll catch you guys on the next one.